Man, like, the fans really been wanting to know, like, what happened that night. I ain't gonna lie, like, I been said I was gonna give it to him, but I had a lot going on, but I ain't gonna lie, real talk. And I really don't like to talk about it much because it really bothers me. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that that's some shit that I'll never forget. But like, they want to like know so bad like what happened because there's so many different stories and so much different shit being said. But like, niggas said like I didn't bust back or I ran or, you know what I'm saying? I ain't help G. But my thing is, one, I wasn't out there. Two, how you gonna bust back and you don't know what you busting at? And three, like, I was the first nigga out the door. I'm the one called for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did everything in my power. But G walked out that door by himself. I told him before he walked out the door, like, man, I'm finna get my bag and I'm finna get the slippers. He the one told me where the slippers was. And when I went to go get the slippers, he walked out the door on his own. And they start shooting. When they start shooting, I really didn't know what was going on because I heard a boom, but the music was playing, so it was kind of muffled. And Cleesa asked me like, what that is? And I'm like, I don't know. So in the midst of that, I walked to the door and looked to my right. And when you look to the right, when you walk through that door, it's like how it was set up. There's one, when you come through the front door, you walk into a room, then you walk through another door, and when you walk through this door, this a room, and to your left is another room. I was in this room over here, so when I walked out that door and looked to my right, I can see directly out the front door. And when I looked out the front door, because the wooden door was open, the burglar bar was closed. And when I looked out the front door, you couldn't see nobody. I couldn't even see G. All I can see is the flash from the fire jumping out the barrel. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I know what kind of gun, how a gun sound. Nigga had to be shooting big, something big. So my first instinct, I run to my gun. I ain't gonna lie, all I had was something with 4 shots in it. And you don't know where a nigga shooting from. You don't know what's on the other side of that door behind that wall. So how can you just run out that head first? And you know what I'm saying? You could have caught a bullet. I could have caught a bullet, anything, and then it would have been defeating the purpose. We both would have died. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So when as soon as the shooting stopped, I ran out the door. Nobody was I still never saw nobody. And I saw G laying right there on the
Baton Rouge
ground.
police are looking into a deadly shooting that claimed the life of a local rapper. Police say someone shot and killed 22-year-old Garrett Burton. Burton performed under the name Geemoney.
But I can't let them take my spot.
This is my best friend, man. My right hand man, my everyday partner, man. Geemoney, George, man, bro. And actually, my partner Quick right here. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got his plaque up yet, but it was my niggas, man. You know, it's consequences when you thugging, though. You know what I'm saying? They knew what kind of with it. I'm thankful that I got to spend every second with him before, you know, he took his last breath. That was my main man, though. It's been 2 years and the shit still feel like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You know, you to the youth coming up, you know what I'm saying, thugging ain't, you know what I'm saying, that shit ain't fun, man. You know what I'm saying, like, we did this shit cause we, you know what I'm saying, like, I wish I could get this shit all back and have these two niggas back. Real talk. My brother that know. G-Way forever. I'ma scream his name and keep his name alive till I go. So, if you don't like him, fuck him. After when I saw G laying on the ground, covered in blood, my first instinct was to help my partner. Not go, you know what I'm saying, like, cause I loved him. It was more like, you know what I'm saying, it fucked me up instantly. And I really ain't, once I seen him, all I could do is call 911. You know, try to get help. In the midst of that, you know what I'm saying, we trying to, once we get on the phone with 911, they telling us what to do. You know what I'm saying, like, but I'm still like, time going by too fast because ain't nobody showed up yet. So I, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, man, crank the car up, let's take them. They say we not supposed to move. Another 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes go by. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying, 5 minutes go by. I'm like, let's take them. In the midst of that, the police pull up. They made us get away from them. They wouldn't even let us stay by them and try to continue to help. And they ain't go to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, then they try to put us in the police car like we was criminals. You know what I'm saying? So, what the fuck could I do? It's like, it's nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, at first I beat myself up because it's like, there's another way I could have went about the situation. Even if I just would have shot one time, you know what I'm saying, from inside the building, maybe that would have got a nigga off him. You know what I'm saying? But what could you do? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I wasn't the only one there. How can you blame me? You know what I'm saying? And the shit really bothered me. It bothers me. But at the end of the day, I'm a soldier and I really don't give a fuck about what nobody think because I know the real. You know what I'm saying? But just to clear that up, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is and that's what happened. Fuck what anybody think.
So as far as your affiliation with TBG in present tense, is everything okay?
Yeah, that's my family, you know. I'm gonna choose TBG till I die, no matter, you know, where I'm at, what I got going on. I got this shit tatted in blood. You know what I'm saying? Other than music, we're a family.